Y'all know the vibes. It's your man Snitty. Once again, raw and direct in your face, man. And mind you this only happens in Ohio. Today I got a super exclusive. Lil Pink.
Hey, what up, motherfuckers?
Ooh-wee. Cat in Ohio in the building?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Cat in Ohio, man. This only happens in Ohio. What made you type in and get the interview, man? This is it's unorthodox. It's not normal.
Nah, man, I saw you guys' shit. It's different. Like, and obviously, like, I got some weird ass energy, so I figured I could bring some weird shit and, like, run them views up, man. So all y'all watching, make my pockets fat. Like, get my shit.
He got the pink hair. He's definitely gonna run the views up naturally.
Yeah,
like we don't gotta work this episode, this interview. Why the pink hair though, bro? Like why?
My name's Lil Pink, motherfucker. So I mean, I was Lil Pink before the pink hair, and like a lot of people dye their hair and stuff, and I've always been interested in it. Like, so I just figured like be bold as shit, like stand out. It used to be like pink, like just right up here in the roots, and then it was like black all down. But then I just figured like if I just went all pink, like just be loud as shit, like even outside of just being a rapper, like just go to fucking Walmart and everybody's staring at me, everybody. Like
how that feel though? Is that everybody can't handle that. Like me, I'm like when I go out, I'm a public figure, so people tap me, people want to talk to me, people want to attach themselves to me. Is that something you didn't got used to, or is that like get away from me type shit?
I like it for real. Like I'm a kind of an attention whore when it comes to that shit.
He's an attention whore.
But yeah, so like I like that shit for real. Like because even like certain things like when I did have a job, like currently I'm just doing what I do, but like when I did have a job. Like, people noticed me, like, through, like, the drive-thru and shit. Mm-hmm. They'd be like, isn't you Lil Pink and shit? Like, they noticed me and shit. Because, it's kind of hard to, like, miss me. And, like, just, like, little things. Like, I was at Denny's one time, like, just minding my damn business. And I saw somebody taking pictures of me and giggling. So I fucking walked over, and I was like, what the fuck is you doing? They're like, oh, I seen you on Instagram. And I'm like, all right, so, like...
See, that's what I mean, like, motherfuckers gonna giggle, whisper... Look at that motherfucker over there, pink hair. Interpreting you in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a hard balance? Like, you're an artist. You're trying to do something that you believe in, that you have a natural gift for. But then, there might be is he feminine? Is he soft? Is motherfuckers really trying you? How you handle that? How you get your respect from people?
Well, with music, I think with music, like. I feel like with music, at least, like a lot of other artists do respect me because they see what I do, and like they see who I roll with and shit. And like, I just say like just normally nobody like really approaches me because I don't look like really the most approachable person, even though my hair is pink and bright and shit.
Look like a school shooter.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna look like a school shooter. Look crazy out your mind.
Yeah, man, I used to get called that in school. That's funny, but like, yeah, when I was in school, I did used to get called that like a lot. So like I do have kind of like not like intimidating really, but like motherfuckers are like I don't know if I want to like play with him too much.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers just leave me alone because I look crazy. Like,
do you deal with any like let's dig into Lil Pink the person? I want to know the person beside because I feel like this is a facade.
Well, yeah,
this is the artist look. Like
Pink's
I want to cut into you one time. Like. Do you do drugs? Like, do you deal with any mental health? Do you deal with anxiety? Like, you're just not walking out here just like, hey, what are some personal issues that you deal with on a serious level?
Like, well, to be real, like I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything.
What?
I don't do a damn thing. I'm out here.
Come on, Lil Pink.
No, you would think, but I'm actually like straight out here raw dogging life, like in every aspect. Like I don't do a damn thing. Like, are
you being serious with me right now? Like, be honest. You're being 100% real. You don't do no substance.
I'm being 100 with you. Like, if I'm around people and like I'm like if somebody like gives me a shot or something, I'll be like, all right, whatever. But I'm not gonna like on my normal day-to-day basis. I do not go out of my way to drink. I'm not even old enough to drink.
Yeah, but like, how old are you, bro?
I'm 19 years old.
And I'm gonna get to it. Hold on, this nigga say he's 19 years old. 19.
Yeah.
But you didn't. I got leaked. Nitty do his homework.
I've done everything.
No, you do. You do porn.
Well, yeah,
you do everything. You do porn, sir. I'm gonna hold you accountable. You do porn, sir. Like, how you get 19 years old and you doing porn? How?
Because like I mean, I've been going to like I've dated strippers. I've dated people doing OnlyFans. Like, so I'm just like around those people that do that shit.
And they like, Lil Pink, fuck me.
Well, because like this is like how I got my last like 3 girlfriends, they all messaged me on Instagram because they just knew who I was already.
You eating that cat though, huh?
I mean, more like
You eating that cat, Lil Pink. He doing something.
uh,
He doing something
nah,
crazy, outrageous,
I'm
man.
the ass man. That's my thing. You know, be getting
Oh,
that.
quite frankly,
Be
this
getting.
only happens in Ohio. See, that's why
Hell
we
yeah.
got get we. Now we get you off the chain with that.
I be getting nasty, man. That's my thing. Like, I think I have like a porn thing. Like,
See,
people like spend
that's
money
what
on
it
addiction.
is. Look, see, everybody got something.
Yeah,
You
man.
heard him how he just said, "I don't do no drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing. I'm going through life." His exact words, quote unquote. I'm raw dogging life.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, you
man.
raw dogging, huh? Okay,
But
big fella.
so I said like porn, like OnlyFans. Like I've ran up a bag on OnlyFans.
So you getting compensated for that?
Like yeah, I've gotten money off OnlyFans, but I spent a shit ton of money just on OnlyFans too.
How
But
much? Give us a ballpark number.
no, I actually know the exact amount because I
Ooh.
added it up. In the last 2 years, I spent $20,000 on OnlyFans.
Okay, now when
What
you
the
no,
fuck?
hold on. I got this. When you say that though, when you're paying this money, are you a viewer? Why are you putting money into OnlyFans? So you enjoy watching the content too?
Yeah, because like, well, there's this one porn star. Her name's Katie Cush. I was on her OnlyFans, like just doing my thing, and she, like, you know, she was saying my name and shit. And by the end of it,
You was fucking her though?
no, I wasn't. I wasn't
Oh.
fucking it up. I just like I spent like $400 by the end of that live stream, and I was like, God damn, I
But
hate
on the
myself.
live stream, she was going in though.
Yeah, she was like saying my name and shit, and like just being sexual like towards me and
But
shit. And I was
but
like,
when I say that, she's making the content on the live though, like she either playing
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it or
she-
doing something explicit on the live stream, right?
yeah,
Mm.
that's exactly it. Yeah, but I said like, well,
Quite frankly, season 2 is on the way. Like, see, for season 1, I'm glad you saying what you're saying. Like you see, I'm not saying here weird because it's real.
yeah,
This is real. What he's saying. Frank Nitty will be featured in the OnlyFans coming soon. I don't know when, but just stay tuned.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
man.
about to run up the bag.
yeah. But most of like this, like, well, a lot of people ask me about it, but like I don't make it public. Like I don't go on like my
Okay.
social medias and I don't post. Like
So how is it getting viewed then?
it's just like it's just kind of more like an underground thing. Like females will hit me up. Like either they'll ask me to be in their content or I'll ask them, depending on like just if they message me first or if I message them first. But normally like they're always like they're like hell yeah I want to like do it. And I'm like shit. And then like I
That's
just
crazy.
yeah I haven't been doing it like lately because I've been trying to like stay loyal to like
Nah, you wore yourself out, big fella. You was eating ass. You was going crazy.
I'm trying to stay loyal to one person
Yes.
at the moment.
Okay.
But I've
So
been
you do believe in being loyal in a relationship?
well yeah if
though?
I'm in a relationship I ain't doing a damn thing with another person.
How your spouse feel about you doing that shit though?
Like well
You gotta fuck the
No,
shit out of
I
her. You gotta fuck the shit out of her to make her feel comfortable. Like you gotta go extra above.
well, she's gonna watch. I don't think I've told her that I do like the porn and stuff, so I'm about to get in trouble. So I'm about to get in trouble. But I mean, she's cool with a lot of stuff. Like she's cool with like the music videos and bitches like being on me and shit.
Damn,
So,
I
like,
wish Jerry Springer was still around, bro. You supposed to be on Jerry
shit.
Springer,
Nah,
bro.
I don't need to get
Because he
my.
just revealed something to his
Hold on, we'll be
spouse.
like, well, hold on, we have your wife.
Yeah, we got your
Oh,
wife.
shit,
We let her in the
shit.
door. Like what? Like what the fuck?
No, I'm gonna be fucked. But
19 though. That's okay. So it's like, did you like porn as a young boy? You know how being that. I remember having the Time Warner running up the cable bill. My mom say, "Who the fuck was watching this?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
did you like porn? Like, how did you get into that avenue?
so I would say it probably started when I was like real young. Like my grandpa used to have like Playboy magazines, and
Okay.
he would hide them like in the bathroom and shit. And I would see that shit when I was like 8, 9 years old. And I would say like I didn't really get access to the internet until I was about like 14 or so. So that's when I started watching like actual porn, and I was like scared as shit. Like when I was younger to watch porn, I was like they're gonna look at the internet history. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
No real shit. Not
Like,
real.
I was like freaking out, but they never looked, and I was like I just kept doing it more and more, and then it just kind of progressed.
I think
Like-
it's a real thing in the culture. I think, shout out to the brand. This only happens in Ohio, man. Shout out to, quite frankly, it's more than just the music, so it's culture. It's a real thing. We're not shying away from topics.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
No,
man.
that's
it's
the thing.
It's up there with the NBA and shit.
That's the thing. I want to sell my soul for the bag, but I'll fuck somebody for the bag. I do the OnlyFans for the bag. Why not? Why wouldn't I jump in that industry and I'm a public figure?
And what-
You don't think if a female want to fuck Nitty, I guarantee you it. So let's do it and make sense and put some numbers behind it. You dig?
When I do some of the OnlyFans shit, like I don't even ask. Like it
That's
depends.
the thing. You say
Certain
you like asking.
certain times, like girls will like pay me for doing it, like depending on the girl. But sometimes, like if a bitch is bad enough, like I just want to be in it just to be in
All
it.
right, I'm
Like,
doing it.
like
Come
like I
here.
just got like it's like on my phone like I probably have like I don't know like probably 30 40 gigabytes of like videos I've made myself like and with like
Crazy.
range of stuff from like bitches like with like clown makeup on and like crazy shit like I've been in some weird shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they sound
I've
weird.
been in some weird
Look,
shit.
that's why he slowed down. He was like, "Oh wow." But look, I want to really focus on the artist, the music. Like you say, you're a rap. Describe your sound. Are you a rapper? Are you what? Describe
I would
Lil Pink as the artist.
It's hard because like I do make traditional rap songs about
Mm-hmm.
like the basic topics that everybody like raps about, but I do make songs more about like, for example, I have a song that's called "Strip for Me." And it's about the stripper that I dated, and it's
Ooh.
kind of about like if you're not gonna love me correctly, and you're not gonna be all for me, the least you could do is strip for me and fuck me correctly. Like it's the least you could do.
Is that hard dating a stripper? See, cause
Yeah,
before we started, quite
that shit
frankly,
was
season
hard.
one, bro in the cut, you feel me? Shout out to bro. He like, do you think you could talk to a stripper or whatever? I was like, shit, I don't know, but now I can because it makes sense.
It
It
was
makes
hard.
sense, bro.
It was hard to date her though, cause like well at first I didn't want to date her. Like she messaged me on Instagram and I was cool just fucking, but she kind of hit me with like, if we're gonna keep doing that, you either gotta make it serious or like, you gotta tell me that like what you want, cause I don't want to like, she won't get her heart broken type shit. And I was like, all
She got a
right.
little
And I
emotion.
was like, damn, I like hitting it. So I tried to make a relationship work with her. But this bitch wasn't even like over somebody else. Her dude was in fucking like prison, and she's like still like all heartbroken over this dude and shit.
That's what it be.
Yeah,
Them love letters from the joint be powerful,
yeah,
man. They
no,
say
no,
some things with
that's
that
like
ink.
that's hilarious. That's hilarious that you said that because she literally did have a collection of like letters, and I did some petty like maybe some petty bitch shit, but like I grabbed them letters and
You
I threw them
scope,
shits away,
you scope.
and I was like fuck this shit
Cause
like
it's mentally the motherfucker in the joint. You there physically and you touching her, you fucking her.
yeah, and
But
like
that nigga there mentally in her skull
yeah,
and she can't sleep. She thinking about this man that's in that cell. I used to kill him with the love letters. I'd pay a motherfucker some commissary to do the artwork on that motherfucker and everything. You feel me? I'd freak it out. So it's a different hold he had on her, bro.
yes, I wasn't trying to be in a relationship with like her and him at the same time. I
Yeah.
was like, this is a two-way relationship. I ain't trying to be in a relationship with this guy too. Like, you need to get this the fuck out. And
She
it kind of,
couldn't.
yeah, that. And then like, I was pretty confident with her being a stripper and shit. And like, we'd make content together and stuff. And like, we'd make the money together and shit. It was cool.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, it was cool, but it's just like at the same time, like she worked at like an all nude strip club too, and it's like I don't know, like I don't like the idea of my girl like being pussy out like and I said like the one day she gave me
Ah.
the one day she gave me a lap dance, and I was like, and I told her I was like, "There's no way that's what you fucking do," and then I was mad as hell. I was like,
You
"Nah."
thinking somebody slipping a finger in that motherfucker?
I was like, you gotta stop doing some of these moves and shit. Like this is like it made me a little bit insecure. Like I'm not like very
I'm like,
insecure, but
that's some real shit though, G. That's some real shit though.
like I'm not super insecure, but like when it comes to stuff like that, like your pussy out in front of dudes and shit, like multiple dudes every single night, like and it's just like I don't know, man. And then plus like these dudes be dirty as shit, like offering
They
them
be
like hella,
thirsty.
they be offering them like hundreds of dollars to
You
sleep
ever
with them
seen a
and
dog
shit.
that's lost in a house and his little pink thing coming out? That's how them niggas be.
Yeah, be in the strip
Nigga be
club,
that
fucking
bitch gone.
be sniffing after them bitches, trying to get
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, trying to
Yeah.
get.
And
But
then yeah, that's where it's like, man, what like that's why I love, quite frankly, 10 episodes, season 2 is on the way, man. I keep shouting that shit out. Because it's like you hearing it from the females. They got them numbers out there. Some of them going home for that. Some of them, it's tough out there. So he said, like fuck that, I ain't going back.
nah,
Um,
I can't wife the fatherless woman.
so your girlfriend now, she don't strip or nothing?
No, she don't do a damn thing.
Oh.
She don't do a damn
And
thing.
you like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's closer to my age too, because the stripper was like 23.
So what's the plan for you then, man? You 19 years old, bro.
I'm
Like, what's the real plan? Like, do you got anything that you want to do outside of like porn and music, like acting or modeling or doing a book? I mean, what do you want to do? You're a sober being.
Yeah, I really one day like I've been trying to get it off the ground like lately. Like right now, I'm trying to work on like kind of like a doc. Oh shit! Let me adjust
Just
this
put it
real
up real
quick.
fast, yeah, baby. Just do your thing, too.
Yeah, but fucking, I'm working on this like I don't know exactly when it's gonna be, but I'm working on this. Like, it's kind of like a documentary, but it's
Okay.
kind of like comedy. Like, it's not gonna be like almost like imagine like The Office or something. So it's just gonna be like following Lil Pink the character, and it's gonna be like an hour and 20 minute like little like movie kind of. And I'm gonna put that together, put it on like Apple TV and like stuff like that, and just have it be like a little
What's gonna
funny
be the
thing.
substance of the show though?
It's just gonna be like kind of following Lil Pink around as like a character, like me going to like the studio, me going to like, you know,
Like a blog, like mini blogs.
yeah, like that. But like Lil Pink's gonna be like hamming it up. Like I'm gonna be playing a whole different
You're
character
gonna be
and be
doing
like,
skits and shit
yeah,
in a
like, I'm gonna
sense.
be doing like ignorant ass shit. Like Lil Pink's gonna be like a just like a narcissistic asshole. Like
Oh,
you know like rude as fuck to bitches. Like throwing shit on like music video sets and like
throwing
just like
temper tantrums.
yeah, like just stuff like that. Like just like kind of like a Hollywood brat. Like that's gonna be kind of like the. It's just gonna be like a comedy, a little film is what I'm doing with that. But one day, like I want to start making like horror movies and shit because like I love horror movies to death. And like Rob Zombie is one of like my biggest
You
inspirations.
said you got who you got tatted on you?
I got Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn
Yeah,
Manson, the only motherfucker big from Canton, Ohio,
yeah,
besides Trippie Redd.
yeah. Those two
They
motherfuckers.
really idolized Marilyn Manson out there. What did he do? He was a killer or something though, right?
No,
No,
nigga,
no, no,
that's
no.
the music.
Oh, in music said Marilyn Manson. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But there is a Manson that's a killer.
Yeah, Charles Manson.
Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Charles Manson. That's why I came like, oh, these motherfuckers idolize Charles Manson.
Yeah, he had the Manson family. He was like the
Yeah,
the cult shit.
leader. Yeah. All right, so shout out to Marilyn Manson, man. Who's the person on your hand? See,
Oh,
this
this
is a
is
good question because I always want to ask somebody, what do that represent? Because I see people got that on their cars, they got it
this
everywhere.
this is a Hatchet Man from Insane Clown Posse.
Oh,
And what's interesting is like just recently I was talking to Violent J. Like Violent J is the main guy from Insane Clown Posse.
Oh,
He's the one
really?
who started this shit. He's the one that Eminem disses in songs and stuff.
What?
Like he's big as shit. So I was talking to him, and he dissed me because I got a song coming, and I have a picture on my Instagram with Twisted. So I got a song coming with the main guy from Twisted, Jamie Madrox. So me and him got a track coming,
Okay.
and so he saw the picture. He sent me my own picture, and he was like, he said something like, "Hang around hoes and get hoed, homie." And then he sent me the post, and then he said, "Fucking nerd." And I was like, "All right, man." Like, so my fucking like my main dude, like I got tatted on my hand. Like, there's a picture of me like on my Instagram. It's me as a baby with like an ICP like onesie on, like holding the ICP bobbleheads and shit. And like that's like my whole life. And he just straight up dissed me.
How
And
did that make you like? So what's like when I ask some artists, I say, "What would you ever get signed? Like, would you want to get signed? What is signing for you
I
or
would-
going industry for you?"
I would never get signed, but like.
Why you feel like that, though, Lil Pink? Come on now, G.
Cause I've talked to like other rappers and shit, and like they
Why
said,
you feel like you wouldn't get signed though, or nobody would invest in you
no,
to push you?
I feel like people would.
Oh, okay.
I feel like people because I've had offers.
Oh,
but-
you have.
Yeah, but I don't
Why
want
you didn't sign, or why you ain't take?
because
it?
I feel confident like in myself that I can do it myself. Like I'm gonna use Tom McDonald for example, completely 1,000% independent. That motherfucker like
Who,
millions.
Tommy Dom McDonald.
Oh, he's got millions of views on his shit. He's pretty big. He's more like the white boy rapper stuff.
Oh,
but
Tommy
like
McDonald. Look him up.
yeah, so Tom McDonald, yeah, he's completely independent, but he's got like one of his songs has like 50 million streams, completely independent. Like you know, it's just I would like to be up there with like, you know, like the main people like Juice World, like all those people. Like I would like to be up there, but I don't want to sell my soul and be controlled either. Like if I
Talk
could,
about that. What you
Yeah.
mean? That's gonna
You-
go over people's heads.
Yeah, no, cause you think that's
Because-
that's real.
because it doesn't matter. Like if somebody was to come to me and be like, here, I want to give you $10 million to help you out. It don't mean anything because I have to pay that back.
Right.
I owe them. They own me. They gave me that $10 million. Like I think they're doing a great thing for me, but they're really fucking me at the end of the day, because I have to spend like you know like
But
hopefully.
I think this though, I think that's where it's the power of using your voice, where it's like, hey, look, I don't even need the 10 million. What number do you need, Lil Pink, to sell to where you know you can clear that number, you know you can pay them back, and you know you're not on the hook. You see, that's where people go down because they get excited by the money. Oh, 10 million, I want the 10. I don't need 10 million right now.
Yeah.
I need X, Y, Z right now, and then I can flourish. You need something for right now to get you there. That's why you're not getting there right
Even
now.
sources.
Yeah, even sources. I'm trying to build a relationship with y'all because that's the power of the mind. Like, that's where they psych you out. If you take the full 10 million, you first of all, you don't even know if you could clear 10 million. You haven't even seen 1 million a day in your life.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you take the whole 10 million? If they willing to, invest 10 million, that means they already believe in you. Man, give me this. You feel me? And then I'm gonna pay that back. And then they gonna boom. They might turn around after 3 re-ups. They might give you 10 here, man. Here go 10 million. I believe in you,
It's
man. You
just
clear
the
numbers.
only thing that's like hard about it is like it sounds nice, but with some things like they own like rights to your music, like your masters and
Not
stuff.
yours, though.
Like yeah, me, I'm completely independent. Like my
No, what I'm saying is you go in there and say I want to own my masters, but we could do this and we could do
Yeah.
this.
yeah, but it depends. Like certain labels, they might like
But
they
that
might.
those are the ones that you don't. But you do that. You gotta always the power of your voice, your little pink. Nobody else is gonna paint their hair pink. You feel me? Nobody else can do the music you do. Nobody else doing what you doing, bro. You doing whole porn at 19. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like no, seriously, like that's crazy.
When I'm doing like hella like numbers too, like independently, like I made $80,000 and I like off music.
How off the music?
Yeah, off of like well, people pay me for features. It's like $500 for a feature. The merchandise, I sell
So
hella
you're charging
merchandise.
how much for features?
$500 for a
Five.
feature.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. That's good.
So I'm selling hella features, and then like I have like chains I be selling. I got
What?
I got CDs.
So you got a fan base.
Yeah, I got
You got over 100,000 followers on IG though.
yeah, I got a fan base for sure. Cause like the Juggalos, like they're like we're like family. Like so
Who
it's
is the Juggalos?
the Juggalos are like for like ICP's fans. Like the Hatchet Man is kind of like the symbol. Like Juggalos, Fago, like Whoop Whoop is like the kind
So
of like
you
the
saying
insignia.
that the people that you saying the people that you idolize and look up to, they acknowledge you.
Yeah, so like that, when
Wow.
Violent J, like when he did,
Wow.
because he still follows me on Instagram, but he dissed me at the same time, so I don't get where
You
we.
on his radar though, brother. You
Yeah,
on his
so like
radar.
that's where it's like, because he's big as fuck, so like it's cool that like he acknowledged me. It would have been cool if it was in a different way, but it's like at the end of the day, like if Eminem made a diss track on me, like I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, that's fucking dope.
You're a
Like,
controversial artist though, I feel like.
well, yeah,
You know, so it
definitely
comes with it.
controversial.
Yeah. Very controversial. You feel me? But I think that works. That's what you just always got to walk in your truth, man. That's my advice to you, being 19. If I'm gonna give you one piece, just keep walking in your truth, bro. How long you been doing this? How long have Lil Pink been Lil Pink? Like when did you? How long have you had the pink hair? How long had this been here?
So I've been Lil Pink since I was 14, and I didn't dye my hair until I was about 17. So my hair's been pink for like 2 years.
So you was
And-
in high school, so people in Canton really know you as Lil Pink for real.
Yeah, but I dropped out like pretty early
Oh.
on. So like, but they all still know who I am though. Like I get talked about quite a bit.
For real?
Yeah, because I mean I go out and like I get noticed. Like not every single day. Like there's days I go out and nobody knows it's me.
But look, when you say that, okay, Canton is not that big. We're in Columbus, bro. It's big
Yeah,
here.
Canton's pretty small.
Right, and you're walking around as Lil Pink. So it's like the tension is real. Do you describe like Canton in like one word or 2 words? Describe Canton, Ohio.
shitty. Just shitty. That's all I got.
Why?
It was voted like one of like the worst like cities in Ohio.
What?
Yeah, because I think like this year, like 'cause it changes every year. It's like the worst city in Ohio as of like 2023.
Damn.
Because like I mean, it's fucking awful. Like you go outside, like there's fucking like the roads are like blown out to shit. There's fucking crackheads walking all around. Like there's fucking like find a needle on a fucking
Yeah,
playground.
that's where Trippy Red from, though. You can make it out, G. You can make it out,
I'm
G.
hoping so. Like that's where like the Hall of Fame is and shit. And, like they're doing like Project Rebuild Canton. They're trying to and they're trying to do everything and make downtown nicer. They're trying to do the Hall of Fame and stuff. But it's just so shit and like the culture there's it's just so like down. It's like there's like so many abandoned buildings and so many like abandoned businesses and like just you walk down the street, everything's boarded up, the sidewalks all like fucking raised up and ain't nobody touched that shit in years. Like it sucks for real.
Yeah, you gotta get up out of there, G.
Yeah.
Shout out to Canton, Ohio, though, man. It's only happens in Ohio, man.
It sucks. Like I mean, like I lived at my dad's house for a while, like mattresses on the floor.
We got the gaming server though. We didn't see some Canton motherfuckers in there though. So shout out to everybody that pulled up. Yeah, Woo Grimy, T Ohio Gaming, Gangland, Ohio, man. Are you doing shows?
Yeah, I got my own show. I'm a headliner of my own show on June 3rd.
Ooh, my birthday. That's dope as
Oh hell yeah!
fuck.
Because my
My birthday, nigga.
my birthday is May 30th, so it's
Okay.
like it's for my birthday. It's like what the show is for. So it actually be on your birthday. So I have to give you a shout out on stage.
Yeah. I'll make sure I shout you out too on my show. I got a Quite Frankly show coming up on June 2nd.
Hell yeah.
Friday, June 2nd, man. It's gonna be Golly, man, it's gonna be everything. I'm putting everything into it. So, shout out your platforms. Where can they follow you? Where can they support you? And give us an exclusive what you got coming up besides the show that you got.
So if you want to find me anywhere, like to search Lil Pink, like you can search me on Google, like I come up like instantly.
Really?
Like you can search anything, you can search like Lil Pink AIDS, like my AIDS will come up, like anything. Like I'm all over the place. Like you're not gonna not find me. So like yeah, just type Lil Pink anywhere, I'll come up instantly. And as far as projects going, I got a song coming out May 1st. So I don't know if this interview will be out before or after that. But that's called For the Birds. That will be out. I got a song with my homie Fac Marlowe. It's coming out. So I got like I have about like
Go to jail.
oh yeah, my homie Fac Marlowe just went to
He
fucking jail.
did.
No, he ain't dead. No.
He went to jail. Though.
He went to
Yeah, the
jail.
fucking marshals just picked him up yesterday.
What?
So like, free my dude. Like I hope he gets out because we got a music video shoot next month. And it's like if he's not out, then I gotta switch the video. But I'm hoping that he's out because like I fucking love that dude. It's like he's fucking crazy. Like we have the song that we made together is fucking it's fucking
He's from
ridiculous.
Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh.
Damn, that's good networking, man.
Yeah, that dude nuts.
What's your 1-2 with it though? Like, how do you network though? Like the Instagram and how you plan? Like, you young, you 19.
Yeah, I use-
give a young person some advice. What are some things they should do if they decide to get into this industry? Because it's industry.
So I would say like unfortunately like for this industry like if you want to get anywhere I would say like invest in like because it like just your social media like look how they look and look how the celebrities look and then like you have to like make sure that your posts are like 4K quality. You got to make sure that your music videos like invest in videos, invest in your image first. Like I would say like make sure that you look legit and then push yourself because if you try to like fucking like let's say like you give like a little kid like a plate of food and it looks like shit like maybe it's good as fuck but like it looks like shit so you don't fucking want it. But if it could also look amazing and be shitty too. But because like my shit looks glamorous and my music's like it's not like the best thing.
It work both ways. You
Yeah.
know.
Like my music's like it's pretty good and like it's not like the best thing that's ever been made ever, but I'm still working. Like I still got time to progress. I'm evolving. Like every couple months, like I'm on like a whole new level. So I would say like invest in your look, pay attention to social medias like so closely. Like what's trending, like what's popping, and like don't exactly copy it, but like acknowledge it and do a better version of it. And like so TikTok, like use the fuck out of TikTok, use the fuck out of Reels, use the fuck out of like things like that. Make sure that your image is on point. Make sure your sound's on point. Like recording in your bedroom with a microphone only can go on for so long. Like I would say, like network, reach out to producers, reach out to people, and try to move forward. Don't be scared to spend some money.
Yeah.
Because like if you're too scared to spend your money on shit, then you're probably not gonna get nowhere. You have to like it's a gamble, it's a risk. Like if you're at a fucking poker table and you don't put any money up, how are you gonna win anything? Like yeah, you might lose and fall on your face a couple times, but if you want to get anywhere, you have to put up the money and be willing to lose it.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Real shit.
Well said.
Yeah. Well, that's free game. Pay attention. Hey man, you know you got our support, man. You know it's this only happens in Ohio. Your man's Nitty. You
I
know,
appreciate it.
I'm excited to see where it goes. You know, I want to see where it goes, Lil Pink. You know, you represent Ohio in a sense. You still, I understand. You know, I understand. You feel me? It's your narrative. It's your story. You feel what I'm saying? So, follow him, Lil Pink. You feel me?
Yeah.
This only happens in Ohio, man. Great interview. Another classic. Follow him, show some love and support, man. This only happens in Ohio. I'm your man, Snitty.
Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Be at the top real soon.
Bow.